YouTube, what's going on with your boys? It's your boy Nut, and I'm back with another banger. So I'm officially releasing my NBA 2K23 power forward build, the Nut build. If you'd like to catch some in-game me actually playing, I will be streaming tonight, twitch.tv/AnExtraNut. So be sure to come out, watch, and before that as well, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, put on some post noties. We're gonna start dropping some good content, so catch that later. Power forward left-handed, and then whatever jersey number you guys decide. Moving into the body settings, 6'7", 260, max wingspan at 7'4", and then body shape we went solid, but I've never really noticed the difference, so do what you please. Into the attributes, close shot we went 75, driving layup we went 90. So 75 close shot, that's enough where if there's a guard in the paint and we're standing layup, we should make it over them. If we don't, we also have a high O rebound rating, so it's no big deal if we don't. But also, our driving layup rating, we got to a 90 now. So that's an upgrade as well. With that, we get 11 potential badge points. So if you're following my method here, I take that quest, which allows you to get +4 badges of any categories, and I'll take that +4 and I'll put them all on finishing. Now with that, I'll now be able to get Bully, because Bully is at 15 badge points to be able to afford it. So we'll get Bully just on bronze. But as we work down the seasons at level 39, keep hitting it, this build will eventually get Hall of Fame Bully. So not ideal for what everyone probably wants off rip, but it's worth the grind long term, so I'm going to do it. Driving layup being a 90, we also get long athlete because they increased the cap from 70 to now 88. So very different from in the past. But moving down into our shooting, we now have a 74 mid-range, and we also have an 85 3-point. So with that 85 3-point, we can get silver limitless, which seems to be significantly better than bronze. So super nice to have that as well. And we get a lot of shooting badges on gold, so that's nice as well. Pass accuracy, we have 72. Ball handle, we get 89. And then speed with the ball, we have 80. So with 89 ball handle, we now get Hall of Fame quick first step. And then with speed with ball at 80, that now gives us some good dribble styles, which I can show you guys in later video. Moving into defensive and rebounding, we have a 83 interior defense, so super solid at getting stops in the paint. An 80 perimeter defense, so we get good outside contest. Our steal rating is now an 83, so we should be able to play the lanes as well pretty well. I keep saying should be because this build's not maxed yet, and defense is what I weighted the upgrade. And then my block rating is a 70. So we get anchor on bronze, and we get our silver chase down as well. I didn't notice blocks being that strong this year, so I figured if I were to sacrifice the defensive stat, it would be that. But it's still a 70, so we can use it as well. Our offensive rebound rating, we now drop to a 90. So we only get silver rebound chaser, but the ratings are high enough where I think we'll have no issue getting rebounds, especially because we're going to be ISOing against guards, we're going to be ISOing against centers, we'll be fine. I don't believe that a 90 is going to cause us any issues. And then we went 82 defensive rebound. So with our speed and excel, we did lose some excel rating going from 6'6" to 6'7", but it's worth it with getting all the other stats and having that extra inch of height. So our speed is now an 83, and then our excel is now at a 73. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable because I think that our perimeter defense plus our speed, I think, affects our lateral quickness, and then our speed with ball affects how we dribble. So the only time you'll ever notice excel being an issue is when you're running up and down the court, but as I've been using it, I have not noticed that to be an issue, so we're cool. Strength, obviously we went 95, so we can eventually get that Hall of Fame Bully, and then vertical 53 with a 95 stamina. So I have an alternative build for anyone that is interested in having more dribble packages, and that would involve me dropping 2 of the mid-range, then they get down to 19 shooting badges, and then dropping the vertical one and our speed down one, and with that we can get the 90 ball handle and now an 85 free throw. So what that does is that unlocks some more size up escape packages and some other packages as well. If that's something you're interested in, you see a package you really want, so you can do that at your own risk. Personally, I would have done this, I believe, but so shooting out the gun to make my first build, and it's already a 92, so the first one was what we're sticking with for now. Maybe we'll use our rebirth on this one down the line. Continuing on, we got our takeovers. I started out with ankle breaking shots. It's a fun takeover, but I wouldn't recommend it for just pure use of getting badges and whatever else. I'd go spot up and then limitless. Or if you want to be a good teammate, you could always go with your playmaking takeovers as well. So the build is now complete. It's going to take us to our shades and our name. Before, on our 6-6 build, we had the name Face Up 4, which is pretty cool. For this build, we got shades of Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Scotty Barnes, and then Keldon Johnson. You have now built an inside-out shot creator. So not as cool of a name, but I mean, it is what it is. You can only name hunt for so long before you make your build shit. So I recommend not looking for names this year, rather just make the build that you think that you want. Going into the badges, Acrobat is going to be super, super nice for us this year. So with Acrobat, you get better gather animations. So with Long Athlete Layup Package, we get the good hop steps from 2K20. Not quite as good as they used to be, but still good nonetheless. So we put Acrobat on gold. Giant Slayer, we now put on gold as well. And then if you wanted to do Pro Touch, you have that option as well. So you listen to me with the method of the Bully badge. So if you add those +4 onto your build, you now core your Bully badge if you get to that point, and then you'll have 4 extra left over, and you can put that on Masher or whatever you decide you want. You can put on Hall of Fame Pro Touch if you want to experiment with layup timing, which I heard is really strong, but it's very difficult as well, so you could try that. Moving into the shooting, we want to go amped on max, we want to go guard up on max, and then you can choose between gold Space Creator or gold Green Machine. Personally, I'd probably go gold Green Machine, and then you'll have Limitless as your core badge, and then Blinders or Deadeye as your other. Let me get back through these again just for you real quick. So gold amped, gold guard up, and then gold Green Machine with silver Limitless, and then you can core your Blinders, and then you can go up and you'll have 2 badge points left. I'd probably do Comeback Kid or a combination of Comeback Kid and Volume, or you could also do Clutch Shooter as well. So moving into Playmaking, obviously the first badge we want, the first one that I upgraded, is Quick First Step. We get that to Hall of Fame. Hyperdrive we're going to max out as well, and then we're going to want Handles for Days, and we're going to want Unpluckable Backs at gold, so we'll make that our core badge. You're going to have 3 left over. I'd recommend using Bailout because any pass out animations this year, especially being all layups, we're going to thrive with a bronze Bailout, so we'll throw that on as well. Moving into our defensive badges, we will max out our Rebound Chaser. Workhorse is also a super nice badge. It kind of reminds me of Hustler. We'll throw that on Hall of Fame. Chase Down and Anchor, as I said before, we have a lower block rating, but we still get the block badges, so we'll throw both of those on. And then we want to obviously max out our Interceptor. We want to max out our Challenger with our core, and then we're going to throw on Clamps, and then we'll have 1 left over, which I'll probably put on Brick Wall, just so whenever we play against big 7-3 centers or whatever else, we have the opportunity to stop them from backing us down. But all in all, this is my build. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because I'm going to be dropping more content, probably more animation videos next, and then also like jump shots. Whatever else you guys want to see, drop a comment down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.